מלך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה לחיות הכל, ברוך אתה אדוני, מחיי הכל. נקדש את שמך בעולם, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב על יד נביאיך, וקרא זה אל זה ואמר, קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך כל הארץ, כבודו. אדיר, אדירנו, אדוני, אדוננו, מאדיר שמך בכל הארץ.
ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו.
אחד הוא אלוהינו, הוא אבינו, הוא מלכנו, הוא מושיענו והוא ישמיענו, ברחמיו לעיני כל חי. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהי ציון, לדור ודור, הללויה. לדור ודור נגיד גולך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש, ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
Amen.
To all generations we will declare your greatness, and for all eternity proclaim your holiness. Your praise, O God, shall never depart from our lips. Blessed are you, Adonai, the holy God. Baruch atah Adonai ha'el hakadosh.
We join together on the bottom of page 250 as we sing V'Shamru.
V'Shamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורותם בגדולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת בדורותם בגדולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם לא אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני, עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
We continue on page 252. Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu ve'imotenu, ritzei v'imnu hatenu kadeshenu b'mitzvotecha, v'tein halkenu v'toratecha, sabenu mituvecha, v'samhenu b'shuatecha, v'taher libenu la'ovdecha be'emet, v'chankilenu Adonai Eloheinu, ba'ahava u'ratzon shabbat kodshecha, Vayanuhu, Vayisrael Mekadeshei Shemecha. Baruch Atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Amen.
We continue on page 254. Ritzei Adonai Eloheinu ba'amcha Yisrael utfilatam ba'ahava tekabel. Uthilu ratzon tamid avodah Yisrael amecha. El karov lahol karav panei el avadeha. V'honenu shafo ruhaha aleinu. V'tehezena einenu b'shuvha letzion barahamim. Baruch atah Adonai hamahazir shehinato letzion.
Amen.
Please join me on page 257. For the expanding grandeur of creation, worlds known and unknown, galaxies beyond galaxies, filling us with awe and challenging our imaginations.
Modim anach nulach.
For this fragile planet Earth, its times and tides, its sunsets and seasons.
Modim anach nulach.
For the joy of human life, its wonders and surprises, its hopes and achievements.
Modim anach nulach.
For human community, our common past and future hope, our oneness transcending all separation, our capacity to work for peace and justice in the midst of hostility and oppression.
Modim anach nulach.
For high hopes and noble causes, for faith without fanaticism, for understanding of views not shared.
Modim anach nulach.
For all who have labored and suffered for a fairer world, who have lived so that others might live in dignity and freedom.
Modim anach nulach.
For human liberties and sacred rights, for opportunities to change and grow, to affirm and choose.
Modim anach nulach.
We pray that we may live not by our fears, but by our hopes, not by our words, but by our deeds. Blessed are you, Adonai. Your name is goodness, and you are worthy of thanksgiving.
Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ucha na'el lehodot. We join together on page 258 with Sim Shalom. Please join along with us in singing, and it's okay if you don't know the words. Lailai works very well. Sim Shalom, tova uvracha, teva chesed v'rachamim aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol Yisrael amecha.
Barucheinu Yotzreinu kulanu ke'echad, be'or panecha. Ki be'or panecha natzata lanu, Adonai Eloheinu. Sim shalom, sim shalom, tova uvracham, cheva chesed v'rachamim aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol Yisrael amecha. Torah chaim ve'ahavat chesed, ve'ahavat chesed, u'tzedaka u'beracha ve'rachamim, ve'chayim ve'shalom. Sim shalom, sim shalom, tova u'racham, cheva chesed ve'rachamim aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol Yisrael amecha. B'tov, b'tov einecha, levarech et amcha Yisrael, b'chol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. שים שלום, שים שלום, טובה ורחם, חבה חסד ורחמים ורחמים עלינו, ועל כל ישראל, ועל כל ישראל עמך. ברוך אתה אדוני, המברך את עמו ישראל בשלום.
We continue in silent meditation.
יהיו לרצון נמרי פי והגיון ליבי לפניך יהיו לרצון נמרי פי והגיון ליבי לפניך אדוני צורי אדוני צורי אדוני צורי וגואלי אדוני צורי אדוני צורי אדוני צורי וגואלי יהיו לרצון נמרי פי והגיון ליבי לפניך יהיו לרצון נמרי פי והגיון ליבי לפניך אדוני צורי אדוני צורי אדוני צורי וגואלי אדוני צורי אדוני צורי אדוני צורי וגואלי
There we go. So we've reached this part of our service of Seder Kriyat HaTorah, for our service of reading Torah. And Torah comes from the first 5 books of the Bible, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy, and they are all contained in one beautiful handwritten scroll, which in a little bit we will invite you to come forward, and those who want to see a Torah up close, you'll be able to come up and see that and talk a little bit about how a Torah is written. But what's within the Torah is the words that God has given to us and inspired us to have within our tradition. It's our history. It's the history from the creation of the world to even where in our liturgy we sing Mi Chamocha, who is like you, O God, amongst all the gods and the peoples in the world, who create such wonderful miracles, especially the splitting of the sea of reeds. And within it are also the laws of our people. We mentioned earlier with the talit, the prayer shawl, there are 613 commandments in the Torah Scroll. So this is a rich history. It's a lot of information. It's a lot of rules. It's a lot of, just a lot. And it's over 2,000 years old. It's been passed on from generation to generation, just as we're going to be passing on Torah in just a few moments to generation. And it still exists today. But what we are commanded to do with Torah is not only to teach it to our children, not only for us as adults to continue to learn, because actually learning Torah is lifelong learning. There's no magic time in our lives where we go, oh, I know it all. It is lifelong learning. And we're asked to say, okay, what do these words, what do these stories, these laws, what do they teach us today? How do we interpret them? How do we understand them? Because definitely our lives are very different from the times of the Second Temple, which is depicted there in the yellow glass behind you. Times were very different from the time of the Mishnah, the 6th century, which is depicted in Kafar Baram in the red glass. Throughout all of our history, we're always asking, we're always challenging, we're always wrestling with finding meaning, finding understanding, and even being able to say, I don't get it, and that's okay. That's the beauty of Judaism. That's the beauty of our study of Torah, is that we're supposed to question. We're supposed to dig deeper. Well, we're going to be reading today from the Torah portion Pekudei, and then later on, Rachel is not only a student of Torah, but today she is our teacher. So she's going to be explaining to us what this Torah portion of Pekudei is all about on the surface, first on the scroll, on the parchment, but then in a deeper meaning, helping us to understand what it means for us in our lives today, what it means for her, And what's really beautiful is the fact that we'll all have different ideas. We'll all have different opinions about the Torah portion. And that's amazing and that's beautiful. So Rachel, first, before you have even delivered your Devar Torah, thank you. Thank you for being our teacher today and inspiring us. So we're going to begin our Torah service now as we turn in our prayer books to page 362.
אין כמוך ואלוהים באדוני, ואין כמעשיך, מלכותך מלכות כל עמים, וממשלתך בכל דור ודור. אדוני מלך, אדוני מלך, אדוני ימלוך, לעולם ועד. אדוני עוז לעמו ייתן, אדוני יברך את עמו בשלום.
Throughout our Torah service, we will have family members who will be participating with us. But I want to give a special acknowledgement and blessings to great aunt Sandy Gutierrez and also to Rachel's great grandmother Bubby. We are sorry that you are not able to be with us here in person, but we are so glad that you are able to watch with us this morning and to be a part of this as well. So Sandy, you will be standing up here with us as the ark will be opened, and Bubby, you are definitely there in the line of tradition as Torah is passed on from generation to generation and then given to Rachel as well. So thank you for being able to be a part of this with us in this way. Gotta love technology. So good. So we're going to invite forward first to acknowledge our Torah cover holders, Natalie Nobel and Emily Arendt. The two of you will stay seated right there in the front row. We'll bring that down to you in a few moments. And passing Torah through the generations, it will be Linda Reese and Frank and Toby Glaser, Kevin and Allison Glaser, and Rachel Glaser. If you all will come forward and stand right here on the floor in front of the bima here. Leave your prayer books, absolutely. There you go. And we're just going to imagine that Bubby is right there next to you. And I'd like to invite forward to open our ark doors, Mickey and John Glaser and Rhonda Wolfberg. If the three of you will come forward, and Sandy, we know that you stand here with us as well. As I invite everyone to please rise.
Av harachamim, Heitiv avitzoncha, et Zion, Tivnei chomot Yerushalayim. Yerushalayim, ki b'cha levad batachnu, Melech Ram v'nisa, Adon olamim.
Page 364.
Ki mitzion tetzei Torah, Ki mitzion tetzei Torah, Udevar Adonai mirushalayim.
In these scrolls are the secrets of our people's life from Sinai until now. Its teaching is love and justice, goodness and hope. Freedom is its gift to all who treasure it. Page 366.
Baruch Shenatan Torah Torah, Baruch Shenatan Torah Torah, Le'amo Yisrael bikedushato. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Echad Eloheinu Gadol Adonenu Kadosh Shemo. גלו לנו נא איתי, ונרוממה שמו יחדיו.
Torah has always been our gift, and this Torah that I hold, that I pass on to each of you, is a special gift. This Torah is over 275 years old. This Torah is a scroll that was rescued after the Holocaust. It's called the Czech Scroll. Hundreds of Torah scrolls were placed into a warehouse by the Nazis when they destroyed synagogues throughout Eastern Europe, destroying and decimating Jewish communities. But these Torah scrolls, they survived. And they are a reminder when they are in our ark that we are a people who survive, that we are a people who rise up out of the ashes, that we are a strong people always. And so this scroll is so important for us to have and to pass on from generation to generation because it is that reminder of how strong and how important we are and how important it is to be a light unto the nations. So each of you have held Torah in your heart, and it has been a part of your lives. And you have given this wonderful gift to your children, to Kevin and to Allison. And now the two of you, Allison and Kevin, give this beautiful gift, a very tall gift. There you go. To Rachel. You got it? You got it? Perfect, because it's yours. This belongs to you. Hold on to it and treasure it. May its weight always keep you rooted, but also may it lift you up always and inspire you as we walk in the light of Torah.
לך אדוני הגדולה והגבורה והתפארת והנצח וההוד כי כל בשמיים ובארץ כי כל בשמיים ובארץ לך אדוני הממלכה והמתנשא לכל ראש על שלושה דברים על שלושה דברים על שלושה דברים העולם עומד על שלושה דברים על שלושה דברים על שלושה דברים העולם עומד על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים על שלושה דברים על שלושה דברים על שלושה דברים העולם עומד על שלושה דברים על שלושה דברים על שלושה דברים העולם עומד על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים.
So, I'd like to invite up anybody who would like to come up and see a Torah scroll up close and personal. Feel free, come on up. If you don't want to, you're welcome to be seated. So, come on up, everybody. I'm going to go back this way. Hello, Julia. All right, hi. Okay, so here, hold right here. Perfect. All right. Come on up here. What? Huh? What'd you do? Oy, oy, oy. Come on over. Come closer. I don't bite hard. Come on over. There you go. All right. So, first things first, we've got a Torah scroll that it's a scroll, so it's two sides to it, and which makes it a little unwieldy if you don't keep it bound together. So all of our B'nai Mitzvah students, we go on a retreat at the beginning of their 7th grade year, and they make their own Torah binder. And so Rachel made this Torah binder that is used today, and anytime that she comes to read Torah, we'll use this. So here, I'll give you guys the first look. I know, it's so pretty. See? There you go. So we are honored to use that. So you're going to hold that because you are my Torah binder person. Perfect. So the Torah scroll is all handwritten. Handwritten by a scribe who will sit down with either another Torah scroll next to him or her, or what's called a tikkun, a book that has the Torah written in it, and it has to be copied. Here, come along. Come over here. It's all good. There you go, so you can see. So it can be copied exactly as it's been written down. One of the rules is that you are not allowed to change anything. You cannot take anything away. You cannot add anything. Now, if you remember from your prayer books, or when you all go back down to your seats, or those of you who are at your seats, in your prayer books, when you're looking at the Hebrew, there's all those little dots and dashes and so forth. Those are the vowels. Hebrew originally did not have any vowels. The letters, there's no vowels, vowel letters in Hebrew language. If I was to give you all something to read in English without any vowels, you would be fine. You could read it because you know the language. Well, that was the same case with the Jewish people, except when we moved to all different countries after the diaspora and we started speaking different languages, we forgot our own language. So in order to make sure that what we were saying was consistent, we added dots and dashes of the vowels. But remember the first rule? Don't add or take anything away from the Torah. So there are no vowels in the Torah scroll here. There's no dots or dashes. So when people come forward to read from Torah, there's no vowels, there's no punctuation. The only way that we can tell where we are in the whatever we're reading, the chapter, the book, the parsha, is really to read through it. There's some breaks as far as paragraph breaks, and I'm going to show you all in just a second too. This Torah portion this week is the last Torah portion of the book of Exodus. So there's also a 5-line gap in the Torah scroll to say new book. So we'll see that in just a moment. So a scribe sits down, hand writes the Torah scroll with a quill, with a feather. No pen, just a feather, and a very special ink. The ink, it takes over a year to make the ink. It comes from different fruits and berries and different tree sap, all cooked, boiled, cooled, a whole process that takes about 1 year. And then the final ingredient is, ladies? Honey, because Torah should be Sweet, exactly, as sweet as honey. It's also the great ingredient that gives the letters the shine. It makes them shine on the scroll.